everybody, Prepper Dell here, welcome to my channel. Today I'm just going to do a quick fire tin demo for you, and it's just making use of ordinary household tins, coffee tins, fish food tins, and actually just doing something with them, making me fire kits. So it's just an essential fire kit. This is what I would carry and put. I stash them everywhere, so I have them stashed in my vehicles, in my bags, in different places. So the great wee containers to stash. This is just a fish food one. It's fully watertight. It's got a screw top on it. Next one is the coffee tin. Again, sealed top. Nice tight seal on that. So I've started another kit there. So I like to just mix things up and make different types of kits. So this is what I class as my fire kits. Everyone has different ideas, but this one's mine. It's what I need. So I always mark my kits. This is glow in the dark as well, and as you can see, permanent marker F on it for obvious reasons. I will mark the rest of this off, so I'll just wrap some tape around this, just some duct tape around it. As always, you don't need to carry a container that looks like a goldfish food, but let's see what we've put inside it. So you can see all the different things you can put in fire steels. I've always got fire kit everywhere, all different types. That's just some of them there. Different fire steels, fat wood. I love having fat wood about everywhere as well, just in different bags, all cut up, pre-cut up. So make the container as tight and as contained as possible. So jam it. You've got all that space there. Make use of it. Got a lighter in there. If it's cold, if you're cold, then you want to get a fire lit quickly, use a lighter for it. I've got loads of natural jute netting. This is great. As a fire starter, the ferro rod lights this really quick. All you got to do is break the fibre content down with it. I've got some fire wicks. So these are just jute twine dipped in wax, which will give you a longer burn rate. So you can cut these up and again break the fibres down and use those. Put those inside that. Big lump of fat wood. That will just shave down as and when we need it. Take off the small shavings. As you can see, it's a really healthy fat wood. That one burns really well. And we just take off the shavings as and when we want. Just treat it like a feather stick. The smaller the shavings you can get with some fat wood, the quicker it is to light, and then put your bigger shavings on with it. I've got some wet fire starts. These are great bits of kit from UST. I've tried and tested a lot of UST kit. A lot of it's shite, but to be honest with you, wet fire is about the best product they do, and it's actually great. It's just a fuel tablet. I'm not adverse to using accelerants. I know what it's like when you're cold and wet, miserable outside trying to light a fire. You're there trying to rub two sticks together, ain't worth shit. Get an accelerant, put on it, get it lit, get it going, get a fire, save life. Standard ferro rod, great kit as always. Say you get 10,000 strikes off them, so almost, I suppose you could almost say lifetime steals there. You can never have too many ferro rods. So, and it doesn't matter the price. This one is about £3. Some of the more expensive ones, yeah, you do get a lot more sparks off it and stuff like that. But to be honest with you, I've tried all sorts. I've even tried the top of the range Exotac, which I just think for the money you're paying, you can buy 10 of these, and these are just as good. I always keep knives in all of my kits, all my fire kits. This is just a little angle arms folder. Great little knife, takes up no space, so shove it in the kit. All the kits have a knife regardless. And one of my favourite is natural Kepok, which is just like a natural cotton, so that's really good. You wouldn't believe how much is in there if you fluff it out. That's all compressed. Another one you can use that if you want to take that out of there. You can actually use little bits of dough out of your jacket, you know, and use that as your fire source. You've got the net in there, so you don't necessarily need this, but this is a really quick accelerant. You put that on, put the netting on, Bob's your uncle, let's go. So that's just a small get out of jail fire kit. We can throw all sorts in there. You can replace the lighter for a Zippo if you want. I just have loads about the place, so that's just a quick fire kit of what you can make with household containers that you've got lying around. Reuse them, really good. Cost, there's not much cost in that at all. It's all stuff that I've got lying about. I suppose next to nothing on that because you've already used it. The fire steel, small folder, the bit of jute netting. You'll be lucky. I mean, honestly, you'd be lucky if that's a tenner all in for all that, just to make that fire kit. So get all your kit together, make as many as you can, stash them about the place, and Bob's your uncle. You've got wee fire kits all over the place. So that was just a quick small fire kit for you. Nothing fancy, everything there will get a fire lit, which is the most important thing. You don't need to have flint and steel and everything in there. Yeah, it's great. It's great to strike fires with that, but again, it's not going to help you out. And if shit hits a fan, you're trying to get a fire lit and you've got flint and steel. Think about it. Think about, think about practicality of your situation. That's why there's a lighter in there as well. Get a fire lit quick, get dried off, get warm, stay alive. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. As always, stay safe, keep prepping, Preppadell.